Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Neighborhood News, where you never know where we're going to be until Monday, right? We could be east, we could be west, we could be north or south. It depends. But you can rest assured that we are going to go over a neighborhood in the greater Phoenix area today. So let's jump right into it. We are headed over to Chandler to a subdivision called Castille, and that is in the 85224 zip code. That property is, or excuse me, that neighborhood rather, is located right at Chandler Boulevard and Dobson. So the location is absolutely fantastic. You can see that to the west of this neighborhood is the 101, to the south is the 202, and then you have the B line here if you want to head up to Payson, and that's the 87. And then, of course, downtown Chandler is right there, right off the B line and just north of the 202. So really, you can get anywhere in the valley you're right on the freeway system. So I was going to say a half an hour. You used to be able to say that, but things have grown out in the outskirts. So let's just say that you could get anywhere in the valley pretty easily because of how plugged into the freeway system you are there. So let's dive right into it, guys. We are going to feature, I've got a little bit of history for you before we get into the property that we're going to feature today. And speaking of the Chandler Mall, which we're going to talk about again here in just a minute, a little history about the mall. The mall opened in October of 2001, featuring 229 stores and 5 anchor tenants. Arizona's second Nordstrom's, Sears, Dillard's, Robinson's May, and Harkins Theaters. Initially owned by Westcor, Chandler Fashion Center. Fashion Square is another mall. Chandler Fashion Center was acquired by another company in 2002. And in 2006, Robinson's May was converted into a Macy's store. So just a little bit of interesting history about the Chandler Mall there. So back to Castille, the neighborhood that we are talking about today, guys, with a fantastic location. We are going to feature a property here that is just under 4,000 square feet. It's a large property. It's perfect if you're multi-generational living. So maybe your parents are getting a little bit older and you want them to move in with you, or maybe you have 2 families coming together. I just had 2 best friends that have been best friends for decades decide that, with the prices of things out there, they just want to get a big house and come together and put the families together. So that's what they're doing. And just so much flexibility in this floor plan. Also, to my homeschool mamas, there's a lot of space here. There are actually 2 bedrooms with closets and a full bathroom on the first level. So pretty awesome. We're going to dive right into it. In this neighborhood right now, there are only 3 homes available, this being one of them. This one's listed at $849, and the others are anywhere from $767 to $800, built from 1996 to 1998. This particular home on Binner is listed by Team Evo AZ, and this one was built in 1997. Just want to show you the floor plan so that you can see just how flexible this one is. So of course, this is the backyard, all brand new backyard on this one, by the way. As you enter the home, you're going to enter into the formal living, formal dining. There's the kitchen. There is a very large family room, and then your 2 bedrooms with closet and a full bath just on the first level. So great. Words cannot express. And then there are 5 bedrooms upstairs with 3 bathrooms. One is Jack and Jill between 2 of the bathrooms. And then the other is in the hall. That's, the entrance to it is in the hall, but very accessible to the other 2 bedrooms as well. The floor plan is awesome on this one. As with all Team Evo AZ listings, we have a cool kind of lifestyle video that comes along with it. I am going to play that one now and just tell you guys a little bit about what you're seeing on this property. So this is the entrance. It was fully painted just a couple of weeks ago. I mean, this is fresh exterior paint here. So it just has that nice updated feel. As we walk in, there's our formal living and dining room. And we have, speaking of paint, all new, fresh custom paint on the interior as well. It's not very old at all. We have new light fixtures there. And then, my favorite part, this custom gourmet hood fan with a 6-burner gas stove, lots of cabinet space. I absolutely love the traditional, what am I, subway tiles. There we go. Think about it, Katie. The traditional subway tile look that they went with here. And then, of course, the waterfall kitchen island is absolutely stunning. I just love what they did there. Extra large family room, like I mentioned when we were looking at that floor plan. And then we are headed to the 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom 1 there on the first level, and then the full bath with walk-in shower. And the second bedroom is going to be coming up around the corner. Ooh, first a laundry room, and then the second bedroom that has a double door entry from one side of the home and a single door into the bathroom. So pretty convenient. Up the stairs, again, with all new flooring, gorgeously updated. I love the tall baseboards. We are in the primary right now, vaulted ceilings. And then the primary ensuite bath. Love the mirrors with the frames, separate his and hers. Big garden tub, beautiful walk-in shower with a little extra space there and a glass surround. Extra oversized closet there in the primary. Okay, here's the second sort of primary. This one has a Jack and Jill, but it's pretty cool because it's got a walk-in closet too. And it has this private exit onto the back balcony. So pretty neat. Here's the bathroom, Jack and Jill to this room. And then there is the other bathroom that is the 2 other bedroom shares. So we've got 5 bedrooms total up there, if you follow me there. And we have 1 bath that goes between with a Jack and Jill to the 2 bedrooms, and then another 2 bedrooms with the guest bath. All new backyard, beautiful water feature. And then we side to the wash, which goes to a green belt, and a beautiful diving pool. Rough travertine surround. It's just the perfect place, guys. I absolutely love it. Okay, so moving on and talking about the location, I wanted to bring up just a little bit about the complex that is just to the west of this location. Pretty exciting because here is the house right here. Again, there's your wash, goes into a green belt, so you don't have any neighbors on this side. It's very quiet in this neighborhood. But then just at the end of the street, you have access to all of this. So there's a Dollar Tree in there. There's an Ulta in there. I believe a Massage Envy just came in. There's a Cheddar's, which is lovely. Take a look at their menu. The Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Doghouse Beer Garden. There's an In-N-Out, my son's favorite. Lowe's, PetSmart, Ross. Just really anything you'd need, and you don't even need to get the car out of the garage to get there, which is so perfect. Again, it's super close to the mall. We are between the mall and Downtown Chandler. We're going to talk about Downtown Chandler in a minute. I absolutely love it there. I can't talk about Chandler without talking about downtown. I'm so proud of it. It really came a long way. But before we get there, let's stay with the mall. So if you're not familiar with the mall, it's open from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. I will put this link in the show notes so that you have easy access to check it out. You can read all about what is being offered in the food court, what stores they have in there now, what back to school sales they have, any events that they have coming up. Check all of that out on their website here. And then one newcomer to the mall that I love very much, only because my son loves it, is the Chandler Shields. So if you are into sports, if you're a runner, you camp, whatever, hunter, this is a really fun place to visit, especially if you've never been there before. So check it out. Make sure that you carve out a little bit of extra time to walk through the store, especially if you have little ones. There is some fun stuff in there for sure. So check out Shields over there at the Chandler Mall. And then before we get to Downtown Chandler, I want to talk just a little bit about the Chandler Center for the Arts. I love it here. I have gone to a couple of shows, ballets actually, which are really fun. They have, if you go to the website, they have the upcoming events. They also have a free summer concert series and then a youth theater too, if that's something that the kiddos are interested in. So check that out. I highly recommend this place. It is a lovely venue. And then, of course, Downtown Chandler. Again, so proud of how far Downtown Chandler has come. I just love it here. They have some really great restaurants. They have nightlife going on, a couple of iconic stores, and of course, the historic hotel. If you don't know the ghost stories, you've got to go in there and ask them. I don't know if everybody in there knows them, but there are a few staff members that definitely do, because I learned all about the ghost stories from them. So go in there and ask about it. See if you can get a tour of the hotel. It's really quite lovely, and it's got a good amount of history to it. That is Downtown Chandler. Speaking of, what's coming up is actually what I have today is actually about Downtown Chandler. So if you've been down there, if you've been to my favorite restaurant, the Brickyard, then you have seen this happening already. So there is construction happening for 3 capital improvement projects that are now underway in Downtown Chandler, and that's going to be Boston Street, Wall Street, and the City Hall parking. That's expected to be completed in the fall of 2024. So they're going to be doing a bunch of stuff there, remodeling, revamping some of the travel lines, eastbound and westbound, curb, gutter, sidewalk, making it more ADA compliant, landscape improvements, parking improvements, all of that kind of stuff. So stay tuned to the wonderful Downtown Chandler. It's going to be the ever improved Downtown Chandler yet again. And then I love to feature a local business. Big shout out to Marcy. Marcy is the owner of Little Einstein Preschool. And if you follow us on the Mom Nation side, we are partnering with them to help out with the backpack drive, which passes backpacks out, I think 200 per location. And they have 3 locations, so it's 600 backpacks to needy mamas and kiddos out there to get ready for back to school. So very near and dear to my heart. Thank you so much, guys. They do have a Chandler location that is very close to this neighborhood. So check them out. I didn't mention the HOA, guys. I want to mention that. The HOA is $51 a month, and they do have that green belt and walking path. It is close to a park. There's a park nearby. So be sure to check out Castille if you need a flexible floor plan, you need some space, you want to be close to all the action or close to work or close to the freeway system. It is an absolutely fabulous location, and I highly recommend it. If you want to check out any of our other locations, hop on over to our YouTube channel. It is at Team Evo AZ. That is our handle. You can scroll down just a little ways, and you can see the playlist for the neighborhood news. We have over 100 videos in there about other neighborhoods around town, so check it out and learn a little bit about the area. If you need to become familiar, it's definitely a good show to do that with. And then if you prefer the podcast style, hop on over to your favorite podcast platform, do a quick search for Arizona Real Estate Radio, and there you can find us.